So this is the first time I've had the chance to see you swim. Basically, I'm just looking at your stroke overall. First thing I notice right away is that you're breathing late. Here's a still shot example. You're finishing your stroke and you are just breathing at this point. So that is late breathing for sure. I'll stop it again where you should start breathing so you can really see the position you need to be in, which would be right here. When you start your catch is when you should be turning your head. That's something that's going to take some work, but I have no doubt that you'll be able to master that with some practice. It's just one of those things. Timing is everything in swimming, and it really helps your coordination. As you can see too, when you're swimming along here, you tend to press your right hand straight down in order to push your head up. And that kind of brings me to the next thing, which is your body position. Your head is very low in the water. Your shoulders are very low in the water, which I'm sure was done in order to keep your hips up initially. But what's happening is it's really making you plow through the water. Here, going right along, moving into the catch, your arm is very deep in the water. In order to have turnover and less drag, or faster turnover and less drag, you really need those arms to be much more shallow in the water. Here you can see how deep it is. You really want that elbow up much closer to the surface of the water as you're working through this. And I've given all of these to you as well in still shots with a little write-up next to them so you can look at that outside of the video. Something that isn't a real problem right now, but is definitely something that you need to work on as you get ready for your Ironman, is I do think you need to be able to breathe to both sides comfortably. It's something that's going to take some practice, but if the wind is coming at you from the side that you breathe to on race day, that could really cause you some problems, or if the sun is in your face. And honestly, just to balance out your stroke, it's a really good idea. I don't think there's any reason why you can't do that. Here's a shot of you from above the water. And the reason why I did this is because you can really see how low your head and your shoulders are in the water when you're swimming. They're actually completely underwater. So you're really having to push a lot of water forward when you're swimming. Which is something I'd like you to be able to get away from. I think it'll make swimming easier. It'll make it more efficient. And there's no reason why you can't. We just need to get you leaning on your chest a little bit more. You already have a good kick, so it shouldn't be a problem. Here coming at me, I really like this shot because you can see the position of your arms. Your right arm tends to come really wide and deep, which puts a lot of stress right on your shoulder, which is something that the longer you swim, the more of an issue it will become. Here you can really see it where I stopped the video. And then the left catch really looks good. Your hands coming in close to the side of your body. I'd just like that elbow to be a bit higher. And I did 2 shots of this just so you could really get a good view of it and get a good feel for what you're doing. You've got a really good bend on that left arm. Having a bent arm catch is very important to keeping those arms shallow in the water. I believe that we took this video after you had been swimming for a little bit and maybe working on the bent arm catch and keeping your arms shallower in the water. You can see here with the right arm, you're coming much closer to your body. I would say you still have to keep the elbow bent, and especially in the early part of the catch, you don't really have much catch in front of your shoulder. Your catch tends to begin when your arm gets to your shoulder. which is the most powerful part from your shoulder to your hip. That's where you're really putting power into your stroke. What I'm going to do is write out some workouts for you and some drills for you to work on in order to work on your breathing, keeping an arm extended out in front of you at all times, and breathing to both sides so that you can make some good progress here. But I have no doubt with some work that your swimming is really going to reach new levels. Thanks for letting me work with you.